Okay, it's Alane Freund here, talking about sensitive youth and back to school because it's a little past the middle of July. And what school's going to be for young Shava, who is, oh my gosh, tomorrow he'll be 1 year old. Shava, it's your birthday. How exciting. It's your birthday almost, 1 year old. So what we're doing is practicing. We're out here with Royal, our little pony, who's one of Shava's uncles, and we're practicing being in the big kids pasture. We really want Shava to get to be out here. And oh, there's a little steer over there. Come on over here. All that little steer's herd went away in a horse trailer and he missed the boat. I don't know if you can see, he's way over there. He'll probably come see the horses. What do you think? Shava's a little reluctant. He's not sure about even walking up this fence line with me. But Royal had no problem, so I'm just going to put pressure on him and say, come on, let's go, it's okay. And his bigger friend here, his mentor, is demonstrating that there's lots of good to be found out here. So this is the pea allegory all over again. We've been out here 3 times before just to look around and walk around a little bit. Now here we are, we're getting serious because at 1, it's time for him to be able to be out here running around. And I'm not quite ready to let his halter off yet, but I'm going to in a moment. And I'll let you see what that looks like. Okay, here we go. Now Shava's in the pasture. Now this pasture is fenced. I don't know if you can see, way the heck over there is the herd of horses they will eventually be with. Can you see them if I zoom in? They're up in the trees. It's sort of hard to... Gosh, terrible camera woman. See, there's a few of them. But they're up in those trees, and there'll be about 10. Oh. Boy, is that typical. Shava just turned around and ran back down to the gate. He's like, hell no, I'm not going to go to the big kids' pasture. But here comes another horse running down from the big herd to interact with him. Let me get us set up so you can actually see. So they've gone down there to the gate, even though they have this huge pasture. Let me zoom out so you can see. Huge pasture that they can be on. Maybe it looks just a little too big, too exciting when you're just a youngster. This would be kind of like preschool if you wanted to translate Shava's age into human. Usually we say about 3.5 years per 1 year of horse. So he's down there over the fence, sniffing and saying hi. And that horse down there is one of the lead horses in the other herd. So of course she came down to check everybody out. Here we are, first day, sort of an observation, marginal participation day for Shava, the yearling. That's what we call a 1-year-old horse. And his birthday's tomorrow. He'll be 1. And 1 year and 2 days ago was the first time I met him, when he was 1 day old. So maybe we'll do a little flashback post of some of those images for his birthday tomorrow. So keep watching and you'll see. For you horsey people out there who might be judgmental that I'm putting my horses out here with a big pile of garbage, that's how old cattle ranches are. When a building falls, they just leave it where it is. And when horses grow up in a natural environment, they're able to make healthy choices about engaging with dangerous things. I'm so excited that they are now heading out into the pasture a bit. Leave it to Royal, Uncle Roy, to guide Shava into new adventures. This is why one of the summer youth hacks is mentoring. And go down my grid and find that post if you haven't seen it. Sensitive youth need mentors. Well, what's good for sensitive youth is good for all youth. So all youth need mentors. Somebody just stole my hat. You little booger. You better not hurt my hat. This is that lead mare I was telling you that came down, and she just literally came over the gate and grabbed my hat in her teeth. And there it is. Luckily, it's my ranch hat. Nothing special about that. All right. We'll check in a couple hours and see how things are. Maybe we won't be able to see them because they'll go on such a big adventure. that successful back to school practice.